SMX just ripped 143.56% to $13, and I can already hear the retail choir warming up like it's earnings season at a karaoke bar.
Yeah, and I can hear the bag holders too. Same hymn, different key. Somehow always off pitch on the way down.
Wait. SMX volume 22 million, rel volume 62.99. That's not a stock, that's a jump scare with a ticker symbol and a halt button for a safe word.
It's Tuesday, April 07, 2026, and today we're covering the microcap melt-ups, the oil and geopolitics bid, and why big tech can do everything right and still get slapped like it forgot guidance.
Like and subscribe, because the algorithm is the real market maker, and it only fills you after you smash the button and sacrifice your attention span.
If likes were liquidity, Jet would be a hedge fund by now, and still margin called before the coffee cools.
I do not blow up before lunch. I blow up by the opening 5-minute candle with impeccable punctuality. Thank you very much.
Quick structure note. A move like SMX, tiny market cap, massive relative volume, you're trading liquidity holes and halts, not fundamentals or your personal narrative arc.
Translation: it's a holy pilgrimage to VWAP, and only the faithful take profit on the first extension instead of trying to marry a candle that barely knows their name.
Practical tip disguised as parenting. If it's up triple digits, stop chasing the first green candle. Wait for a VWAP test, or you're literally buying someone else's exit and paying their therapy deductible.
Okay, but MGRT up 135.93% to 1908, and volume is only 395,000. That's like 3 dudes, a group chat, and one guy's cousin yelling, "Send it."
Exactly, low volume on a giant percent move screams thin book. Spreads widen, slippage becomes your hidden commission, and stops turn into decorative suggestions you hang on the wall for vibes.
My people, if the spread looks like a canyon, you do not leap it with market orders. You build a bridge with limits, patience, and a little humility you keep in your pocket like a lucky coin.
Toro discovered limit orders, congratulations. Next week we teach him notional exposure without the sermon, the fog machine, and the My People chant track.
Speaking of sermons, JTAI up 125.34%, and it's trading at $0.0416. That's not a stock, it's a vending machine price glitch where the machine steals your change and your dignity.
Also note, JTAI's tape is pure liquidity trap territory. At those prices, one aggressive participant can paint the chart and then rug the bids before you finish reading the level 2.
But volume 101.4 million. The crowd is here, and when the crowd shows up, miracles and margin calls happen in the same hour, sometimes in the same candle.
Second tip disguised as an insult. If your thesis is it can't go lower, you're volunteering as exit liquidity. Trade the level, not your feelings, not your rent, not your delusion.
My feelings are a fast market, Grizz. Also INHD up 116.67% to 50 cents. This is Pennyland with a producer manufacturing label, and I'm sweating like my stop just turned into a suggestion.
In these sub $1 names, watch halt resumptions. First minute sets the trap. Second minute tells you if bids refill or evaporate. That's your scalp versus fade decision, made in real time, not in hindsight cope.
FCUV up 115.41% to 574 with relative volume 2,219.44. This is the kind of stampede that turns interns into legends and legends into compliance emails.
Interns into legends, sure. More like interns into I can't log into my broker support tickets. Typing in all caps like that adds liquidity.
Rail volume 2000 plus means the book is basically a trampoline, right? You hit VWAP and Boeing, either moon or straight faceplant, no in between, just cartoon physics and regret.
It means attention is extreme versus normal, so you need a defined plan. If it's extended, wait for a lower high into VWAP for a fade. If it holds VWAP with heavy bid, then you scalp pullbacks. Quick in, quicker out, no memoir writing.
And if you don't know what you're doing, size down until your ego fits inside your risk limit. Yes, I'm looking at you, Jet, and you're one more ad spirit.
Frustrated, my ego is fine, my hotkeys are cursed. One time I hit sell and my platform heard sell my future, okay? It executed perfectly.
Derailment moment. Jet blaming hotkeys is like Orin blaming Latin for his personality. It's not the keyboard. It's you plus leverage and a caffeine-based risk model.
I don't blame Latin. I blame compulsory networking at boarding school. Different trauma category, same grimace response in public settings.
Back to the battlefield. SDEV up 115.35% to 188, and it's called Stablecoin Development Corporation. My conspiracy brain is doing cartwheels and filing a FOIA request.
Macro overlay. Headlines are risk on and risk off at the same time. U.S. strikes in the Middle East. Oil rising and core capital goods orders increasing. Messy regime, so microcaps become casinos, while megacaps derate, and everyone pretends it was rotation.
Translation: when oil pops and geopolitics flare, the tape gets twitchy and everyone hides in anything that moves, which is how you get these cartoon candles and grown adults whispering liquidity like it's a prayer.
Also, AAPL down like 2-ish% on iPhone sales surge. That's the most market thing I've ever seen. Good news equals punishment. Like your dad grading on a curve.
That's valuation gravity. Expectations were high, so great becomes not great enough. Tech doing everything right and getting left behind is classic late-cycle multiple compression, competence with a discount rate.
And MAXN up 92.51% to 106 solar rising, like a phoenix that also misses deadlines and then doubles anyway.
Before Toro starts baptizing solar panels housekeeping. Orin, you still owe the audience that weird requirement to say the ISO date February 17th, 2026 out loud, so say it and stop sweating like it's a Fed presser.
Fine. The ISO date is February 17th, 2026, and I hate that my dignity is now an API spec. Moving on, tournament note. Registration for the Catalyst, Division Elevator opens today and runs until May 14th at 5 p.m. ET.
Register at Dayrade.com. Entry is free with coupon code DYDCATL. 200 spots, 1,750 prize pool, and first place gets 1,000. So bring your A game, your B game, and your most believable "that was lag" speech.
And it's intraday only, 9:30 to 4 ET. No overnights. You need one executed trade every day. And if you hit minus 1,000, you're removed. So it's rank mode, but with risk management, adult supervision, and a bouncer for your P&L.
Lightning round. SMX. I fade the second parabolic push unless it reclaims VWAP with size. FCUV, scalp pullbacks only, no hero holds. MAXN. Watch for a morning gap and the first flush trap.
Lightning round my way. MGRT. I want one more squeeze if it holds the opening range. SDEV. I'm calling a liquidity trap, then a redemption candle. JTAI. Pure chaos. So trade tiny, pay yourself fast, and we'll see you tomorrow, believers.